What's up, Godfather? What's good? Hi, you guys. It's been a couple days. Hi. I'm trying to make my coffee really fast before I talk to you guys. Is this fresh coffee? Water? Ew, this water smells fresh. Welcome in, you guys. Hi. How are you guys doing? I was gonna buy me an iced coffee, but I've been trying to do all my best that I can to not spend unnecessary money. So, I didn't take an allergy pill today. Yeah, so I'm doing my best to not spend unnecessary money. So I'm gonna make a little small grocery list. You guys, since it's just me and I don't have my kids all the time like that, I'm just learning I don't have to spend $4,000 on groceries. I'm learning that I don't have to spend that much money on groceries. So I'm gonna make a little bitty list, hoping to spend $50. Y'all probably oh, what are you getting? $50 or something like that. You guys, I don't really eat a lot. Been a minute since I last set in. Well, it has been, because the last time you came in, but you left, right? I believe so. So, yeah, we talk about disrespect today. I've been getting a lot of that this year. A lot of disrespect. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the appropriate way to handle it without you going to jail. Okay? Hi, Nick. Hi. You guys, I'm not going to lie. Since I haven't had my kiddos to been with their dad, I've been sleeping a lot. I've been going to sleep. I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to the store. I'm going to the store. I'm gonna go run, do a little bit of running, and just chill. But I just doing something. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. This is what I usually always look like and dress like all the time. But when you are stressed out and spread thin, you don't want to really do anything. Yepers, you got good memory. Listen, people that really leave a mark on my life, or something is special about the person, I don't forget. So that's why, Godfather, our conversations and what we talked about, things that you said really stuck with me. So that's why I know who you are. And yeah. Other people do you remember me? I'm like, I be feeling bad. I be feeling bad. That was an ugly face. I be feeling bad, but you look fabulous. Thank you. Honestly, you gonna laugh. So I got this, right? This is a little workout set, right? Little workout set. I got this. I bought this a year ago. So I have so many sets in there, but I get so I like all my clothes that you know how you get used to wearing the clothes that you always wear, big shirts, baggy sweatpants and all that stuff. So I was like, let me throw on something. Yeah. So I told you guys that this year I'm really gonna work on just putting more effort into myself. Now that I'm going into this next season solo. So that's what I'm doing. But you guys, I was so I was so stressed out. This whole year, I'm not gonna lie, this whole year was a really it was a lot of great points, but I was really stressed out. I had a lot of different things going on. And I remember one of my subscribers told me, he was like, hey, the thing I like about you is that you always keep it real with us. And I do. I wasn't depressed this year, but I had a lot of different things going on. And I just wasn't, I feel like I wasn't getting treated fairly. By people that are around me. And usually I don't even talk about that because I don't want to make people feel bad. But no, people gonna get enough with playing with me and thinking they can treat me any type of way. I'm about to hang up this live. No, you didn't freaking not. Me. Nick, now you being salty. I'm not showing you the picture still. Oh, you know what? My brother was just over here. I should have had him look at it. Now imagine me getting him on here and letting y'all help him with it. Y'all be laughing. He like, it is freaking straight. It is straight. What are y'all talking about? Neek, your ass made me mad when you said, sis, just take it down. I'm like, I'm not taking that shit down. You know how long it took me? You guys, I told Neek, do you know how long it took me to put it up? Neek was like, ooh, you salty. Yeah. He said, let me see that cricket, let me see that cricket picture. Oh my God. You guys, me and Neek, like we got like a relationship where we be joking and like she don't take it serious, I don't take it serious. Like she got a smart mouth, I got a smart mouth, so we get along like very, very, like very well, very, very well. She be saying stuff, I don't let it phase me. I'm like, cause I'm just like her. So yeah, take it down. He said, sis, just go ahead and take the picture down. We don't need no cricket pictures over here. Let me not skip over what Godfather said. Okay, you guys. So Godfather said this year I'm clearing all debts and getting sober. Scary as hell. This is one of the few times I put real genuine effort to get clean. I love to hear that. And the thing is that like you will notice that your genuine effort is really going to pay off. You will most definitely notice that. Your genuine effort to work on getting clean and getting yourself out of the situation that you're in, you will see that it will pay off. Exactly, period. Neek got me laughing. Godfather, not yet, Neek. Let me hit at least 3 months sober. Then we can say I did a good job. I mean, nah, I disagree with you. I agree with Nick, Godfather. Neek. If I say Nick, Neek. I know somebody named Nick. Anyway, so I agree with Neek. And it's, even though you said 3 months, right? But it's a blessing that you stated that you're putting in real effort. That's the first step, okay? I feel like we're too hard on ourselves. That's the first step. You really putting in the genuine effort. Bottom line, that's a win. I don't care if you think it's small. I don't care what you think. That's a win right there. Then everything else fall in line. But for you to say, hey, I'm really putting in the effort and I'm really going to try to do this. I'm really going to put in real, genuine effort that I never did before. That's a W. We got to celebrate the small little wins. And then it adds up to bigger. So if I were you, I would take that as a first step. And then now, I mean, that's a win. Then now the second win will be you being 3 months sober. And you guys, I have a lot of friends, a lot of family members that battle with substance abuse. So I know some people like, whoa, like when you talk, like you don't come from like a judgmental place. And I'm glad that you guys feel safe for even sharing things like that with me. You guys, I seen it all. You know what I mean? Like I seen it all. And I have family members that were, addicted to drugs. And I will do all I can. I love them regardless. And I was there for support. And I will cry. I will be sad. I never liked seeing them like that. But did that stop my love for them? No. So it's all love. J Scope, hi, just joined. What are we talking about? We're going to talk about handling people disrespecting you, okay? Disrespecting you without you getting in trouble, disrespecting you with you leaving powerful after the conversation. Because all 2025, I noticed that since I've been really on my spiritual journey with God, and the reason why I'm setting up you guys, because I'm trying to get to my coffee, then I'm going to sit down, but I'm trying to get to my coffee, but then I keep talking, but I'm trying to get to my coffee, okay? So, handling disrespect, I noticed that since I've been on my walk with God and been really working on being a peaceful person and really carrying myself as a woman and not like a ratchet hood rat, hood rat hoochie mama, that I've been working on handling disrespect, and I want to teach others that are like me. I got a little short fuse. I don't like people disrespecting me. I don't like people playing with me. I don't do that. And what makes me so mad is that I give people grace, but people don't give me grace and they think they can play with me any type of way. Most definitely, like when I used to check people like, bitch, I'll hit you in your shit. Like when I used to talk like that, people like, oh, I'm so sorry. What do you need? Right? But when I'm calm and I'm like, hey, like chill. Like I'm already having a long morning. I don't need your energy. People play off that. Right? And I noticed that like, when people are jealous of you, they treat you different too. If they don't even know you, like how you not even know me, but you're jealous of me. Like, make that make sense. So let me read. Let me see. Good morning. Good morning, Ghost. How you doing? God bless you and your family. Sketchy. God bless you and your family. Thank you so much. Get to your coffee first. You'll think better. Oh, I like that. Let's get it. Let me get my coffee. Let me get my coffee. Let me get my coffee. Gotta use a baby spoon. That tastes pretty good. I want to put more creamer in it, but I'm not. You guys, I talk about this creamer all the time. This is delicious. It's like, it's non-dairy. I believe it's like, is it 0 calories? Oh, 30 calories. This is super sweet. Cause I like I was reading like how Coffee Mate is not good and all that. But this is bomb. And it's only like $3. $3. I didn't make me a little coffee. A little, you guys. I'm like, okay, we're gonna get started. Let me just put up my toaster. Let me put up my toaster. And let me clean up my area, you guys. I can't think when things are like all over the place or not straightened up. Okay, I have to put some things up. Let me turn off this light, and then you guys will have my full attention. I wanted to get on here, you guys. I'm a really big procrastinator. I really gotta start working on that. I procrastinate and I put things off a lot. And you guys, today I'm gonna buy like more. You guys, I need my boobs done. I was gonna get my boobs used to be beautiful standing up, standing up, sitting up, and then after I had my daughter, shikes. I don't know what the freak happened. What's up, Anna? But like, and this sports bra makes me look a little like flat. So excuse that. So I'm gonna buy more of these sets. You guys, I think it's really cute. This is a little bit like different. I can work out in this. I'm gonna go work out running today. But I'm gonna buy more of these. Cause like, you know how like people like to put pieces together? I don't be having time for that. I'll be honest. I don't like putting this piece together, putting that piece together. I really don't like doing that. I like it to where I can just like grab a set and like, sorry. I like how I can like grab a set and like go. So you guys, y'all hear that? Man, some people just don't got respect, bro. Like, I don't, man. Who dog? My dog? You say you want to see my dog? My dog, I put his ass up because I don't know what it is. We need to go on a longer walk today. He was tripping this morning. Yes, the outfit is cute. Thank you, Banana. Thank you, guys. Nico's like, where are you going? I'm like, to the store, to the gym? Nowhere. I gotta go to the store. And then I'm really gonna sleep. I wanna sleep. Logan, you said, wow. Yeah, I really wanna sleep. A nice place. What is the God? What is the beep, 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 beep? I'm trying to fill it in. Thank you. So you guys like my decorations? You guys like it? You guys, my brother. Ew. I be trying to like, try not to laugh. I don't know why I be doing that. My laugh is like really loud, so I be trying to hold it in. But my brother came in and he walked in. He said, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. And then yesterday he came over and he was just sitting on the couch just on his phone. So I like that you guys like the setup. I mopped the floors. I gotta like deep clean my my tubs this weekend though. I'm gonna do that. Let me see how it was 2025. 2025 was a blessing. I learned a lot in 2025. I learned that like my boundaries, and I learned that I just learned that I wasn't really doing things right, and I learned that I wasn't really living to my full potential. And I learned that if you are in a relationship or like in a situation that does not allow you to grow, you're not gonna grow. So that's what I learned. So I learned that I had to break free to really be and become who God needed me to be in this year. So, ooh, somebody got, what is it? Oh my God. Banana. Yeah, I never even heard of that. I look like a what? I never heard of that. I'm gonna take it as a compliment though. I said what I mean. You said that? Hold on. Yep, very weird. Wow. I mean, is that a compliment? Hi, B Millie. Morning. Good morning, love. Happy Eve. Oh my gosh. Okay. Happy New Year's Eve to everybody. I hope everybody. Nah, Shawty ate. Nah. What you say? No, please don't. Doing laundry around the house and cleaning. Ooh, that's a great way to start New Year's Eve off. That's a great start to start New Year's Eve off, you guys. Are we ready for the new year? I hope everybody's ready for the new year. I hope all the baggage and everything that you went through in this year, 2025, please leave it behind. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna share this with you. So for the past like 3 days, right, I have not been able to sleep. No, I've been sleeping, right? So I've been sleeping, but I will wake up at like 4 in the morning, and then I start having like not waking up, but awake and not awake, and I start everything that I think of and don't speak out loud. It's in my dreams, and it's real heavy, 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 heavy thoughts, and it's been like that like all this week, right? And so I noticed that like I've never really allowed myself to fully process everything and all my grieving, everything that I'm going through. So when I'm sleeping, I've been processing it, right? But then when I'm sleeping and I'm dreaming, I'm like, it's crazy how like I'm dreaming all my thoughts. And so I need to let a lot of things go and let it go with love. So there's a lot of things that I speak to my grandmother about, and she's like, you need to let it go. And I'm like, I did let it go. I really did not. So I'm leaving a lot of different baggage, a lot of things that I dealt with, a lot of things that people have done to me. Me being treated unfairly, me being treated unkindly, even me feeling like I'm not important, right? I always feel like I'm not important. I know that's not true, but I don't know if anybody else can relate with that. But like that's something that I battle with. So all that stuff, I am leaving it behind all in this year, really letting it go. So I hope that you guys are, let me see. Banana said, I'm ready. Old superstition. The grannies passed on. Clean house, change your sheets. Ooh, love it. About to do it. Only God can do it. Only God can do it. I know you're talking about transition. Make sure your bed is comfortable, rooms. Yes. Okay. So I love that you said that. I'm gonna wash my sheets, right? Because I washed them last week. I wash them once a week. I'm gonna wash them. I'm gonna general clean my bathrooms, right? It's spotless, clean, like just moved in here, but do all that stuff, clean it. I'm like, today I'm gonna wipe down my refrigerator. Then I'm gonna go to the store and buy some things. What do you mean? What the heck for? Your comforter, your sheets on your bed. I wash and change them once a week. I wash and change them once a week. I was just reading about that. Some people don't even change them. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, I didn't really like change them like that. But then I was like, wait, like I'm so active. Like, yeah, that's what she's talking about. Change your sheets. You know your comforter sheets on your bed? That's what she's talking about. B Millie, them grandmamas be know what they talking about. Old superstition. Yeah, so what she said is that old grannies used to say that. So before going into the new year and everything, change your sheets. Make sure your house is your sanctuary. Make sure it's clean. Make sure it's fresh before you go into the new year. That's what she said. She said that's an old superstition. That's what old grannies used to say. He said old grannies. Them grandmamas. Them grandmamas. Okay. Um, I guess I'm adjusting to this light, you guys. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. You guys, I'm in a good mood today. I had to reset. I've been sleeping so much. Like I've been going to sleep at like 8 or 9. And I've been sleeping a lot. So even today I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna do a lot of resting. I hope that I cleared that up, Neek. And hopefully B Millie, I think that's what B Millie meant. So okay. So you guys, are y'all here with me? Are you guys ready to talk about how to deal with people who disrespect you? Are you guys ready to talk about it? Are you guys ready to talk about it? Rest is so important. Listen, still here? Okay, perfect. Rest is so important. Rest. I need to slow down. Reset is so important. Yes. Now listen to this, Banana. So, my kids are with their dad. I had them all last week, right? So I was gonna get them at least. Okay, perfect. I was gonna get them at least like this week. No, I had them this week. Like I think like Monday and Tuesday I had them. And then it's a new year, so like I miss my babies, right? So I reached out to their dad. I'm like, hey, like, what's the plan with the kids? He's like, well, I was gonna keep them all this week. Since I'm already gonna have them for the weekend, and then all last week you had them, so I was just gonna do it like that. And then, next weekend will be my weekend. A part of me was like, well, I miss my babies. Like, I wanna see my babies, right? But I've noticed all 2025, I have not took a break from my kids. And I love my kids, both of them dearly. My son, I love my son. You wouldn't even think that I didn't even pop him out, right? So I love them both dearly. But I was like, okay, I need to take time to myself, pour into myself, because nobody want no snappy mom. My mom had a lot of patience with us growing up, and then me, I'm not gonna lie, I used to have spazzing out and stuff. So that she would, tap me and talk to me and stuff like that. But my mom had a lot of patience. She went through a lot. So with my kiddos, they deserve the best version of myself. And I want them to have the energetic mom that I am, the energetic, positive mom being present. And for the longest time, I've noticed that I didn't have room to really give them the love that they deserve because I had so much stuff going on. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like I'm gonna take this week to myself, really reset, relax, read my Bible, read, really have like work-life balance because like for my job, like people will not text me, but I got a work phone. And so I'm like, why do people texting me? Usually when people text me on my days off, I'm really close to my family. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Like when I get back in the office, then I'll talk to them. So really resetting, that's what I'm doing. And I need to be the best mommy and the best person for them. So I'm just gonna take this time on my own this week and reset. Somebody said, Happy New Year's, everyone. Yolanda, same to you. Same to you guys. Okay, so now let's talk about how to deal with people who disrespect you. Now, has anybody been experiencing this? Or has anybody like experienced this before? I noticed that when God is gonna take me to new levels, I come across people that are not kind to me, right? That are not kind to me. But God is wanting me to use my skills, jump into my toolbox, and use my intelligence to get my point across, right? And also, while this is on my mind, I just want to say to Godfather, shout out to Godfather. I'm glad that you really feel like this is like a safe space for you to like share your struggles and share what you're going through. And I thank God that you're able to feel that comfortable with me. For some reason, when people see me and they see the way that I look, and they always think that like I'm like, I don't goddamn know. Like, yeah, I look like a little supermodel, I'm a little Barbie doll. But they put me on like a pedestal and they think that like I think that I'm above people and I think that I'm better than people and I'm bougie and I would judge people that have struggles and I would judge people that are on my level. Now people put this on me. This is their perception of me. This is what people told me when they see me, right? And then when they get to know me, they notice that I'm not like that. You know, so I'm glad that Godfather feels comfortable with me and feels my realness, and you know, feels like he's able to confide in me and tell me things that, you know, his struggles. So shout out to him, Godfather. I don't know if you're still here, but sending you blessings, bro. Love, hugs, everything. No judgmental. God just told me to say that, so that's what I said it before I went on. I always struggle with you're real as hell. I try. Listen, listen. Everybody be like, oh, well, you're kind of hood. I had hood parents. My dad, my mom, my dad were both from the hood, but they, you know, tried their best to like allow us to have like, you know, better lives. And they were from the hood, but we were raised in like suburbs area. But like all my cousins and my family, like they are who they are. I was around that, so I adapted to, you know, the realness and how my cousins are. So anyway, I take that as a compliment, Godfather. So yeah, I've always struggled with dealing with people that are disrespectful. Okay, I'm the type that like I used to make a scene in the store, and people would, what? You want to try me today? Well, let's motherfucking do it. Let's do it. I was one of those, okay? Because because I had no tolerance. Like I don't play with me like that, right? But then I had people sit me down and was like, hey, like you're better than that. You got to work on it. So that's a struggle. We all have struggles. So Ghost is laughing. Bro, let's motherfucking do it. I'm with this. I'm with this. Like that, right? So people would be like, oh my gosh, look at this pretty girl talking like this, throwing hands, fighting dudes. Like I'm telling you guys, like I got jumped by dudes before. And I'm throwing hands and I'm dodging up. I mean, dropping what I mean, like that out there, right? So it's wild, bro. It's so embarrassing. When I think about my past and I think about different things that I went through and how I react and how I like used to react to things, I was no joke. So God really delivered me. So when I'm talking to y'all, I'm telling y'all like I was out there. Like I was like that. Wow, dudes jumped you? Yeah, at a party. Why? I was at a party. My friend threw a party. And I don't know what, you know, people just be trying to start stuff. So then my uncle, we all went to this party. We used to party all the time, right? So I was helping yeah. Are you talking about this happened years ago. So then I'm in a party, you know, it was like a nerd party. So I'm dressed up all cute and all stuff, nerd, I'm ready. So then, you guys, this is old. I'm telling you guys, God transformed me. This is back in my younger days. Y'all can see I'm good. I'm in good spirits. God's been working on me. I'm just letting you guys know what I've been through, okay? I'm just letting y'all, I'm good. I'm just telling you guys where God brought me from, okay? So anyway, so I'm in here, I'm chilling. And then one of my homeboys, they came in there like, hey, your uncle's about to get jumped. I'm like, what you talking about? I was like, he's in here. They're like, no, he's not, right? So I was with one of my homeboys and another one of my best friends. We were in there. So I didn't tell them where I went, right? I was like, what's up with that? So I walked outside. There's like, no lie, I put this on my lap, like 15 dudes, bro. They're like popping out the bushes and shit. So what's going on, right? So my uncle and his friend are out there because I brought them to the party, so I felt obligated to see what was going on. So they're out there and I'm like, what's up? They're like, bro, like, I don't know what's going on. We came out here, they just walked up to us trying to fight. So I was like, what? I was like, bro, I brought you guys here to the party. Let's go back in. I don't even know who these people are, right? I put this in my lap. I don't know who these people are. So I told my cousin, I'm like, hey, because my uncle and his friend. So my uncle, his brother just got killed not too long ago, a few years before. So I was like, we were all still grieving that. So I was like, hey, bro, like, we already lost somebody to gun violence. Like, let's get in here, right? So then they're like, all right. So I'm telling the dudes, hey, we're not trying to fight or nothing. Like, you guys, like, just relax. Like, we in here partying. We don't got time for that, right? I'm like, no, it's just chill. Okay, right? And they're like, all right, cool. So they walked away, right? So I turn my back. I go, my uncle's squaring up, right? So I'm like, what the? My uncle, So the dude, I like it happened so fast, right? So I turned around, my uncle just started fighting the dude. So I'm like, what the, right? So when I'm looking up at you guys, I can't make this up. When I'm looking at my uncle, I look over, there's two dudes squared up on me. So I'm like, I don't, right? So I was like, a female, right? You guys, I was dressed from head to toe. I did not look like I mean like fitted, hair straightened, makeup, fitted, right? So I was like, all right, I was like, fucking, we have to scrap, right? So I was like, all right. So I'm like looking, I was like, all right, like which one I'm gonna hit? Beep, beep, beep. I start throwing hands, bro. Beep, 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 right? Drop the dude. Then everybody from inside the party start running out. Everybody screaming on top of their lungs. People's parents can't believe I'm out there acting like this. And I'm just like dropping dudes, bro. I'm like, I told you, what's up? I told you, what's up? So I'm just throwing heads. You guys, I'm so embarrassed. So I'm just throwing hands, right? So then everybody starts fighting. Oh my gosh. So I'm listening, Kentai. Okay, as long as y'all listening. So okay, thank you for letting me know, Nick. Everybody starts fighting. So now I feel horrible, right? Because I try to de-escalate the situation. And my friend, I was helping her throw the party, right? I was helping her throw the party. So I felt like all this stuff, like messed up her party, messed up everything. Like I felt horrible, right? And I never really asked her like, how did she feel after that? Like, I don't even know if I even apologized to her. It happened so fast. And I felt so bad, but it was out of my control. So after that, everything got around to the school, right? Everybody's, my friend's parents was like, their dads were like, you're so little and stuff like that. I didn't think you would be fighting like that. I didn't even know you could fight like that. So like, that was embarrassing. So yeah. So anyway, when my friends and stuff talk about that, they think it's funny, but I don't think that was funny because like, I felt like it was all my fault. But anyway, so just to let you guys know, yeah, I can get rowdy. So, I can't believe I told y'all that story. It's so embarrassing. And I brought all my homeboys. So anyway, yeah, so that's what happened. So from those days, Godfather, damn, needed you in my clique back in the day. We only had 3 tough females in our group. A fourth would have been revolutionary. Sheesh. You need a 4th hothead? At least you had 3 tough females. Man, I was so hot-headed. But now it says she's. I mean, I was, and I like try so hard not to be like that, but it's like I was with it. And my homeboys, they were with it and they loved it. And I was like, bro, we can't all be hotheads. Like, we can't be all hotheads. Like, I'm out here throwing hands, right? I mean, you guys chucking them. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Like, chucking them. Then y'all come out here, y'all should stop me from fighting. They all start fighting because I'm fighting. So, yeah, it was ridiculous. So different things like that. And when my mom heard about things like that, she was like, this is like, you hear this stuff happening with a dude or somebody's son, not with somebody's daughter. So I've always been really, really rough like that. But anyway, God has brought me and calmed me down. I'm able to look back on things and learn from that. So I'm able to, it be like that. It does. It really does. It does. It does. Sometimes you just gotta let them know. You gotta let them know. So, but like I said, like we went from fighting to talking to people respectfully and really, teaching ourselves how to react to different things like that, like walking away, But anyway, so how to deal with people who disrespect you, you guys. I feel like I can't even believe y'all really wanted to know that story. So, the first thing that has really helped me when it comes to dealing with people who disrespect me is that the first thing I do is that I allow myself to process how I'm feeling, and I go quiet, and I go quiet. So when someone's disrespecting me or they're saying things that's triggering or they're saying things that I don't like, the first thing that I do is that because I got to work on my facial expressions, right? Because usually people say stuff or I don't get what they're saying or I'm like, what? I'm like, and my mom said she can't look at me because I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what? Or even if even if I'm not verbally saying words, like I'm looking like, what are you talking about, right? So now I'm like really working it on my face, right? So I go from here to, right? So I'm like this. I'm just listening. I'm listening, right? Because I know how my tongue is, and I know that like if I say something, I know it's gonna make something go from 0 to 1,000 real fast. Because the way that I am and the way that the way that I am, it rubs people. It can rub somebody the wrong way. Banana says same. Yes, I can rub people the wrong way, and I know how I am. So I like to go quiet, right? And I look like this and I listen. And I just let them talk. Okay, I just let them talk. I let them talk. I like to actively listen, right? Listen really well. So when I go and communicate the way that I'm feeling and how I feel, I can pinpoint everything, right? Pinpoint everything. So I can't help it. Uh, Me too. Banana, me too. And my mom used to tell me all the time, ever since I was little. She's like, you need to watch your face. You need to fix your face. Watch your face and fix your face. Yes, I naturally got it like that. So I've been like, ooh, sorry. I've been working on it. So I'm glad that we can relate to that, Banana. So and then after that, right? So I listen, I stay calm, and I like to look at people so they can know that like I hear you. I'm not disrespecting you, and you have my full attention. Okay? So the whole time while people's disrespecting me, I'm still giving them respect. Okay? I'm still giving them respect. I'm still showing them respect, even when they're not returning the same thing to me. Let me see. Same. I tend to shut down if it escalates. Did I escalate like a motherfucker? Feels good to take self-control, change off. But I feel so drained after the fact. My heart hurts. Oh my gosh. Godfather, same. 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 Yeah, I get sick when I hold it in and don't do what I really want to do or say what I want to say. I gotta pray. I gotta find a way to release it. Take a walk, do something. Yes, it's draining. Yeah, facts. But it does feel good to like have self control. So I like that. I like that you mentioned that. Hi cowboy, how are you? Banana, yeah, fix your face is always one. I couldn't stand when my mom said that because I think it's great to allow somebody to show their emotions. Right? When my daughter, when she's like upset, I like to give her a moment, but like if it's lingering too long, I'm like, hey, all right, that's enough. Like I gave you your time, you have your time, now you gotta clean it up. We're not about to let like one moment bleed into your entire day. We're not gonna let that. Always hold my composure. I always hold my composure. Exactly. I love that cowboy. Hi, Dennis. How are you? Yeah, all that anger definitely takes a toll on my body. Hey, I was talking to my grandmother. I said, I literally got a migraine headache because somebody cussed me out and hung up the phone. And it took everything in me not to call them back and start screaming on top of my lungs. So I had to pray. Because this dude cussed me out, hung up in my face, right? So I held my composure and I got a migraine headache and had to take some pills because that's how. But I'm glad that I'm glad that I did not go to his level. Even when I get a little violent, yeah, anger is not good for the brain. No, it's not. You hear what Godfather said? It really it takes a toll on the body. No, hold on, just one second, you guys. Oh, you guys can't even hear me. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So yeah, so staying calm, breathing, just really listening to somebody, and honestly, like the reason why I think staying calm is really big because when you don't stay calm, like people will take that and flip it on you. Take anything you say. If you do anything crazy, they're gonna call the police. Okay, they're gonna call the police. They're gonna report it. They're gonna take everything bad you did. They're gonna take that. So don't even give them that. Don't give them that. And most definitely, people don't like you and people are jealous of you. They want nothing but bad to happen. Nothing but bad to happen to you. So if it's you going to jail, you risking your freedom, you losing your job, you losing your composure, you being away, like anything, they're gonna do it. Don't give them that. And also, like when you're feeling like you're being like disrespected by somebody, right? I notice that you make them feel stupid when you're not even like when they're young and stuff like that. Like I told you guys, like I got into it with somebody, not really get into it because I wasn't like with it or aggressive or anything like that. But I was just telling this person like, relax, like chill, like there's no reason to escalate. There's no reason. Obviously, you're dealing with something before and you're bringing that out over here. Like there's no reason to act like that. Like chill, right? So um it helped me because people are always thinking that I'm the one that's starting stuff when it's not. I'm being honest with you. That's the thing. I don't mess with people. People mess with me, and when I check them on it, or yeah, when I check them on it, then they want to point me out to be the bad person. I don't mess with people. If y'all don't mess with me. I respect everybody. I respect everybody, but wrong is wrong and right is right. Bottom line, I don't care who you are, right? Um, so, but like, it's just people want you. Same here, you too, Nick. Yeah, like, and when people try to make it seem like I'm the villain, bro, I treat people with I love people more than I love myself, and I'm trying to change that. I respect everybody. You guys, I'm a positive person, in a good mood all the time. Love being nice to people. Sharing the light. What is it? Shedding light. I can't even think. Love spreading light. Love giving people compliments. Love interacting with people. Like I'm really all about like giving good, and I know good will come back to me. That's all I'm about. I don't like to pick fights, argue. That stuff is old. I don't like to do that, right? We can communicate in a respectful way, and I'm not gonna lose my cool over anybody, right? And then people don't really realize people really do change, right? I told you guys how when I was younger, how I was. God, it took some years, but God worked on me. God got me to where I'm at now. So when I introduce people to the new me, they're not ready for it because they're not used to the person that I am now. And they think that I'm the person that I used to be years ago, and I'm not. Right? So when I introduce myself, it's like this is a whole new person. They're not used to it. So, and my way of communicating is totally different. Some people are not going to be receptive to that because some people really don't think people change. People really do change. Cowboy said, just smile and give them some facts about them. And that's true. Humble them. Exactly. That's another thing. When you, like, that's what I said. When someone's upset, right? Or we're getting in a disagreement, I allow them to talk because I'm going to tell them about themselves. And I'm going to pinpoint every little thing. And I'm going to do it in a respectful way to make them reflect on themselves, right? To make them reflect on themselves. So, life is too good, man. Don't let nobody get you out of character. Do not get out of character for anybody. You are in control of how you react to situations, right? And if you act out of character, it's going to be all bad for you. You got too much to lose, right? And I told you guys that I noticed that, like, because God has a calling on my life, and because I'm a chosen one, my path and my journey is very different from most people, and it's harder. And I have harder challenges. I deal with very difficult people. I go through very difficult things because when God chooses you and you're chosen, He wants your life to be a testimony of what He can do and who He is. He wants your life to be a reflection of that, right? So That's why in my life, I for the longest time I was questioning, why do I have to go through this? Why? I don't get it. God was like, you know that you're chosen. You know that. It's not fair. I said, I didn't ask to be chosen. I told my grandmother, I don't, being chosen is not fun. It's not fun. Walking with God is not easy. Trying to be like God is not easy. Like I told y'all, my grandmother was laughing. I said, God let people spit on him, spit on me and see what happens. She's like, no, child, no, you did not say that. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Like being like God is not easy. Following the Bible is not easy. Watching your tongue is not easy. Giving people grace that don't give you grace is not easy. Fighting temptation is not easy. Being out here trying not to sleep with everybody is not easy. Staying celibate is not easy, right? It's not easy. But I be trying to do it. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I be thinking, okay, maybe I just don't, you know what I'm saying? Just one night will have me set for about 3 months. But, and I know that I know I can get it, right? But we're following God's word. we're following. Look, I got this on my little finger. We're following what God said. We're having discipline. That's the thing. My discipline is 1,000% is solid. Need some tweaks here and there, but my discipline. Can y'all hear me? Is that better? I was never on mute. I was never on mute. My daughter called me. I answered it, and then when I came back on, it was never on mute. So maybe my sound just went out. We hear and see you now. No problem, PK. I commented on one of your videos too. I hope all is well. Okay, so I don't even know what y'all heard and what y'all didn't hear. I wasn't even on. That's crazy. Let me go back to the comment. Let me see. Did I read all the comments? Oh, me as a person, I believe in revenge. I'm still a loving man. I feel like God works with your enemies, you know? Ah, dang, I don't even know what I said. Okay, let me try to jump back on here. Um, Jump back on topic. So, hold on just 1 second. Okay, sorry you guys. Oh yeah. Hi Delish, it's been a minute. Oh yeah, one light in the darkness. Yes. Hold on. Happy New Year. Yeah, I moved. Thank you. Yes, I moved. Yes, you guys, let's make this year better than last year. Most definitely. Most definitely do that. Let's do that. For sure. Okay. So I know that we had I moved like I want to say like 2 weeks ago. It's been a minute since you've been on here. So yeah, I'm glad that you think it's nice. Thank you guys. I love that. I take pride in like like my house, everything being neat and nice. I take pride in that. So it's the small things that make me happy. Also, I was gonna say that peace is more important than being right. Peace is more important than being right. Right. Sometimes like people like to get the last word in. People like to, you know, go back and forth on who's right and who's wrong. That's just wasted energy. Nobody has time for that. So I rather keep my peace, and I already have a lot of different things going on in my life. So winning an argument is not important to me. It's really not. It's not. So my peace, my sanity, me keeping that is more important than anything else. Like I'm not about to be going back and forth with you. Like you want to win an argument, you want to have a tough man, tough woman contest. You can do that on your own. Like my peace is like you guys. Peace is yes. I told y'all that's peace is all I want. I don't want. I'm a real simple woman, real easy woman to get along with. People try to make me seem like I'm difficult. I'm not difficult. It's just that like, interacting with me, you just can't be doing anything and everything. You can't just. Some people let people in their life, and you be like, why is that person acting like that? And the person's like, oh, I just allowed them. That's just how they are. No, like, you gotta hold people accountable. Most of if a person's in my space, like you got to be respectful of my space. It's like I have to be respectful of your space, and you really got to watch who you're around. Like people that have that argumentative spirit. I used to have a lot of people like that around me. Argumentative spirit, fighting spirit, lustful spirit. All those spirits is on me, and everybody around me had the same spirit, right? So. It was always something popping off because we all had the same spirit. And I got tired of that. God removed those spirits from me. So once God removed all those spirits from me, I didn't have it in me anymore. Like when my friends, we used to go back and forth all the time. Then it got to a point where two of my friends disrespected me. I said, hey, I just wish y'all the best. That's it. And they were like, one of my friends said, this new you, I don't understand it and I don't know if I like it. That's exactly what she said. I said, I don't know, I don't like it either, but I don't know what's happening. I start reading God's word, start following God, start having more discipline, start feeding myself with like positive energy, not watching the news, not interacting with people that are not trying to change, being around people that's more like me. And I just started to change. Uh, nah, PK. One thing about me is that I don't hold the past over people. Like when I don't like something or if I have a problem with somebody, like you and I, like we talk about it. I like to talk about it, and that shit is deaded. I don't I don't think about it. I don't hold it against you. None of that stuff. You know what I mean? I know we all go through different things. We all have like, different things going on and all that. But like, the thing is that like I like to talk things out, work it out, and we good. It's all love. Like it's all love. Like, nah, bro. I just want you to focus on your future, and really just focus on being more productive, bro. Like you gotta like read books more, go out more. Don't get sucked into this internet. Don't get sucked into this internet. I have another close friend that be battling because she said once she gets on the internet, she gets in all types of different things. Like don't get sucked into this internet. But 2026 is gonna be way better, you guys. Y'all know how back in the day, friends used to just fight it out and then be good. That's the type of person I am. We can go back and forth. I don't hold that against you. I had like a lot of people I get into it with, I'm over and they're not. They hate me for the disagreement. They hate me low key and they hold on to it. Nah, I'm slowly easing into that state of mind, said Godfather. Love that. Cowboy said facts. Post a picture of my new math skills. Oh, you've been doing math? Ugh. I have to take a math class. I'm not excited about it. Godfather, people hate when you respond to hatred with calm and kind demeanor. Oh, they hate it. I had a woman that got really upset because like I told her, hey, like she said some really mean things to me. And I felt like with her, I don't know, I felt like something demonic was on her. I'll be honest. When you have a God spirit around you, you have to be careful because a lot of demonic spirits, they know that. The demonic spirits, they know that. Right? So with this woman, I'm like, I just felt something bad on her. So she said something mean to me and I was like, something really mean, right? That really like insulted me and attacked my character. But I said, that's your opinion. Other people don't say that about me. I was like, that's your opinion. Like, this is the first interaction that I had in a very while with somebody treating me unkindly when I treated you with nothing but respect. But thank you so much for your time. Walked out. I said, you have a good evening. That's it. She got even more mad. And went on and went beyond it. And it was never ending because she wanted me to act out of character. I'm not, honey, God has been too good for me to risk my freedom, to risk my freedom, to risk everything that I went through for somebody that don't even live in my house, don't even pay my motherfucking bills, for somebody that I don't even know this woman. So why am I gonna risk my peace and everything that I work hard for somebody? No, I'm not doing that. Keep it kind of be cool. I be telling my daughter, like, I'm like, hey, like people say, ignore it, Nah. PK, yes, ma'am, I got a question for you though. What are you most excited for this new year? Hold on just 1 second, guys. All right, guys. I'll say that the main thing that I'm really excited about, um, mm, that's a good one, PK. Let me think on this. What am I really excited about this year? Um, I can say I'm really excited about. I'm trying to think because I don't want to keep telling you guys something that I always say. I would say that I'm really excited about like getting out into the nature more. Like, I want to go to the park. I want to go, you know, put my feet in the grass. I want to walk around. I've been like going on like outside, walking with my dog, like just really being outside, outdoors more. That's what I'm really looking forward to. Because all 2025, I was in the house majority of the time. I mean, I have my house like set up. We had everything, you guys, in the house. Yeah, I'm looking forward to really getting out more. I learned geometry and maps and graphics. That sounds fun. Godfather said, that gives you 2 wins. You pissed them off even more. Keep your peace. Yep. And now you aren't taking a day, your lifespan by extremely hate. Oh yeah. Yes. You're taking a day or 2 off your lifespan by getting extremely heated. That's how I say it. Exactly. And you know what? Like, Godfather, I love that you said that, because like the man, your nervous system can shut down when your emotions is too big for your body. Now I'm breaking it down and saying it like in like a self-explanatory way, but like when you, I don't know if you guys ever got like that. Like I seen some people have like anxiety attacks so bad to where like they're about to pass out, right? Or they get so angry to where they do pass out. Or they get so angry to where their whole body shuts down. That is real, you guys. That is real. That's not healthy. Or you're holding so many different things inside that you get super, super sick, right? That's not healthy. That is not healthy at all. That's not healthy. So I just want to let you guys know. I don't know if you guys hear that. Let me see. Cowboy, it's all in the reps. That's how I'm overcoming the world, beating all the odds. Yeah, this world is like really different these days too. I'm not gonna lie. It's so much harder to stay positive, stay on a positive note. PK. Yo, Maples was just on here. Yeah, he was just on here. Like I want to say like the last live, he was just on here. I like your outlook, Cowboy. And you guys also, oh yeah, also this is important, okay? Their opinion doesn't define your worth at all. So even though you get into it with people and people may like, you know how people are like, oh, I got into it. Like I use myself as an example. Oh, I got into it with Michelle. She has a bad attitude. She overly aggressive. She doesn't listen. Like I'm just throwing things out there. So does that define who I am? No. Does that make it seem like what they're saying true? No. No. Sometimes people come up with their own. They have their own reality. When you're dealing with people that like are not good people and that think, trust me, you're not the only negative person that they think about. Or I mean, you're not the first person that they think negatively about. Right? So that's why it's really good to have a foundation and know who you are. So when you come across people that says unkind things, when you know who you are, it does not bother you. Right? Like people say, oh, like you're not kind. I'm very kind. It's just that like I'm not allowing you to treat me how you want to treat me. A lot of people that are used to treating people any type of way, they think they can treat anybody like that, right? I came across so many people that like they're like, oh, you're the first person that said that. Yeah, because I'm the first person that has the I don't want to say BALLS, the person that has the courage to correct you on what you're doing. A lot of people don't have the courage to correct people and they just let them do whatever and let them say whatever. I'm not that type of person. I'm going to bring it to your attention. So a lot of people just allow people to do whatever, say whatever. You're not helping that person by not letting them know, hey, that's wrong. Like you can't talk to people like that. You can't do that. You can't do that. You got to let them know so that way they're aware of it. But so many people they just let people act however. And people come across me, no, you're not treating me like that. Like, no. How do you feel about 2026? Are you asking me, Nick, how do I feel about 2026? But now I said great tips. Great. I'm so glad. Thank you guys so much for 8 likes. I appreciate that. Nick, are you asking me how I feel about 2026? Godfather, yes, girl. I'm about to get salty on your ass. I'm about to start getting, you seen how I got salty. When you said that I was salty, who else? Yeah, she's starting up. It's so funny, you guys. When we were talking about that picture, but Banana, oh, Banana, were you here? I think Banana came in later yeah, I think Banana was there too. Neek knew I was mad when she said take that picture down. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, anyway. So 2026, let me see you guys. I think, okay, so she asked me that first and I'll get to the other comments. How I feel about 2026. 2026, I'm very nervous. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what my life is gonna be. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I don't know anything, okay? But God knows. And so I'm trusting, I'm trusting and believing that God is gonna, guide me and plan out 2026 the way that he wants to plan it out. But I do feel like there's gonna be a lot of blessings, unexpected blessings coming my way. I don't know what that's gonna look like. I really don't know. But I'm stepping into 2026 prepared and ready. And I know that I've been working on a lot of things. So only good things can come my way because I've been putting in the work. And I really do believe that 2026 is my breakthrough year because behind closed doors, I put up with a lot. I dealt with a lot. And situations that were not fair to me, I still kept my composure. I was still very, I still believed in God. I still prayed. I still showed up. I still was obedient. So I do believe that in 2026, God is going to repay me back with that and more. So that's how I feel about going into 2026. How do you feel about 2026, Neek? Yes, you. Who else? How do you feel about it? How does everybody else feel about it? Godfather said, true, your behavior outshines the lies they tell about you. Facts. And listen, oh my God, y'all hear that? Yeah, so sorry. I'm so irritated. Okay, but I'm doing my best to hide it because I'm like, bro, some people just don't, you respect people, bad. Anyway, I've been hearing that all day, all night. Hold on, guys. All right, sorry, guys. I hope you guys are still there. All right, sorry, guys. I hope you guys are still there. Sorry about that. Thank you guys for still staying there. Cowboy said, I'm still grinding 2026. Oh yeah, but I said, yep, I came later, Neek. Nah, I don't think she knew I was fussing over the... Yeah, that picture being cricket was bothering you. Oh, she didn't know. Yeah, I don't think she did. Neek said, trusting God in 2026. Yeah, that's them walking up there. Yeah, bro. It's, bro, all day, every day, all night, like constantly like that. All day, every day. And I'm like, I'm getting irritated because at first, like, I'm chill. I don't trip off nothing. But who wants to hear that all day, every day? Like, bro, come on. God will have your back. We have, like we have his. I like that, Cowboy. You said you gave stuff up for God. I'm here now, right? Bro. Oh my gosh. Thank God they ain't been here. But that's what I'm saying. Like, this is ridiculous. And I'm trying to like, man. If you guys can hear it, that's crazy. I am. It's really hard. I don't really know what to do. Like, I already like, it's really hard. I don't know what to do. I'm about to call down again. Okay. So you good now? Audio and video was good. Gotcha. And like little things like that. Like that's God testing you to see how you gonna handle that. Handle things like that in a respectful way, because if you handle it, you're gonna be in a bad situation. So you know, different things like that, handle it in a respectful way. That's you know. Okay. So, let me see what else. Oh yeah. So I was just saying that like other people's opinions, people they don't define your they don't define your worth. Also like I told you guys, people meet me all the time, be like, oh my gosh, like this person said this about you, like you're absolutely nothing what they say, or you're not that. Yeah, I know. I know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm solid. Nobody has to tell you that. Nobody has to, when you know who you are and you stand firm in who you are, that's the only thing. That's the only thing that matters. Like, and that's why a lot of people don't like me, because a lot of people will tell me, you know, I don't like you, right? I'm like, okay, that's cool. Did you have a great day today? Yeah? Okay, good. You gotta be that unbothered. You gotta be that unfazed. That unfazed. Hi Aria. I know I took a break for a couple. You know what? I've been usually I get on here like at 7 p.m. my time. Don't ask me what that is y'all time, because I don't know. But 7 p.m. my time. But I've been going to sleep around like 8 or 9. So, but I'm still gonna stay consistent, and I'll be on here again later too. Maybe. I don't want to. I don't like promising you guys something and then I don't do it. It's 12 p.m. for you. Okay, yeah, it's 12:36 for me. Also, you guys, another thing. If you're dealing with somebody that's disrespectful to you, remove yourself from the situation. Don't wait until the situation gets bad to remove yourself. Wait. If your instincts and your intuition is telling you, hey, look, this situation is not safe for you. This situation is not good for you. This situation is going to end up putting you in a very terrible, bad situation. Right? When you feel that, right, that's God telling you, yes, Arya said, trust your gut. Remove yourself from the situation. I do that all the time. If I feel something's bad, I get my stuff, I leave. People are like, where are you going? I'm like, Like, I have no tolerance. I don't have to put up with this. I'm not putting up with this. Remove yourself from the situation. If you feel like something's escalating, remove yourself. And if somebody asks you, hey, what happened? You can be like, hey, yeah. The person started getting very disrespectful, started raising their voice. I just got quiet, got my stuff, left. Or mid-conversation, I tell the person, hey, you can't talk to me respectfully, the conversation's ended. Leave, that's it. I do that all the time. With someone, I'm like, if I'm talking to somebody and what I'm saying is not registering, or what they're saying is not registering to me, I say, hey, we can't get on eye to eye, so I'm gonna just stop talking. I just walk off. I don't even say nothing. That's it. Or I just start ignoring people. And then people are like, oh, that's rude. It's either ignore somebody, cuss them out, or ignore somebody, slap them. Which one's better? Ignoring can be disrespectful, but if you know that you're escalating, you're going there, just don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing. Me, like when I'm quiet, it allows me to process what I'm feeling, right? When I'm quiet, I'm like, okay. You said bye, Felicia. Oh, bye, Felicia. Trust your gut. Yes, facts for sure. Like I notice when I'm able to be silent, it allows me to process. Like, hey, okay, you're getting upset right now. Let's just relax. Let's go take a walk. Let's calm down. It's not worth it. I start praying. I said, God, please help me to handle the situation in the right way. Father God, in the name of Jesus, please allow me to say what I have to say without allowing this person to feel disrespected. Please allow me to say something that allows this person that's upset to allow their spirit to calm down. God, please allow me to say something that's comforting to allow this person to realize that the way they're handling this situation is bad. Like, you got to start talking to yourself like that. Cowboy said, walk off on them or ignore them. Facts, yes. There's nothing wrong with that. Logan, how do you deal with people who disrespect you? I let them know in a calm way that it's not tolerated. Treat them with respect. So people that disrespect me, I still treat them with respect. I set boundaries. I check them in a very polite way, but I do it in a respectful way. Because at the end of the day, when I'm doing that, I'm winning. It's not about them. It's about how God sees how I handle the situation. I'm trying to go to the next level. I want to go to heaven. I want to please God. So me cussing people out is not a reflection of God. So I think about it in that way. How would God want me to handle this situation? How would God, I'm talking to one of God's people. How does God want me to interact and talk to their people? How would God want that? Right? So, or if, and I always think like, if someone is dysregulated like that, right? I'm really considerate. So I'm like, okay, so me arguing or me going back with this person is probably having a very hard time. This person is probably going through things, battling silent battles that I don't know about. This person probably battling mental illness. This person probably on the verge of even taking their life. God forbid, you guys, if anybody's having, suicidal thoughts or anything, you guys can always call the 988 line. I like to throw that out there. But you never know what somebody else is dealing with. So I always try not to personalize it, right? And I always think, hey, this person's probably going through something. This person is probably frustrated. This person probably lost a family member. So I allow myself to flip the situation into a way where I can understand them, right? That's how because usually it's so easy to go, oh, they're attacking me. They hate me. They don't like me. They're racist. It's so easy to go there. But 9 times out of 10, them lashing out got nothing to do with you, right? So usually I tell people, hey, I'm so sorry. You must be having a bad day. I'm so sorry that what happened. Did anything happen today? What's going on? Because your energy just don't seem right. Is there something I can do? Like usually when I do that, people are like, yeah, this happened or this happened. Or, or my mom is sick. Or my grandparents. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get the money to go see them. Or my daughter just got kicked out of her apartment. Like you never really, I'm just making up scenarios. You never really know what somebody's going through. But like I'm always considerate, even when people are not considerate of me. Now, maybe I'm giving people too much grace, but that's just the way that I am, right? Because I know sometimes when I'm upset and I lash out, it's because of different things I'm going through. Let me see. Oh, Neek, I think Arya meant like bye Felicia when I said to walk away from people. I think that's what she was saying. Bye Felicia. I think that's what she was saying. Ignore them. Yeah. If they're disrespecting you, you don't have to go. If someone's screaming at you, ignore them. You don't have to if you're in a screaming, if somebody is already regulated on the highest level, what is going back and forth? They're not there. They're seeing red. They're not there. They're not there. Cowboy, simple as that. No love or respect for the enemy, only embarrassment for them. Facts. When people act out, they embarrass themselves. When I used to go off on people, I made a fool out of myself and I was the talk of the town because people thought it was hilarious. When I told y'all when I was fighting, I was like, what's up? What's up? What's up? Like, you want some more? What's up? You want some more? That's embarrassing, but everybody thought everybody thought it was funny. That's embarrassing. So when you act out, man, like you don't want the embarrassment to be on you. Okay? I love that I said that. You don't want the embarrassment to be on you. Allow the embarrassment to be on the person that's disrespecting you. When people like look back on situations, what they gonna remember? The person that's quiet, the person that's respectful, the person that's level-headed, the person that's trying to de-escalate the situation. People are going to look at you and look at your emotional intelligence. Like, dang, like, she handled that situation good or he handled that situation beautifully. Like, you're going to stand out because people are going to see how you handle the situation. People are going to see how the grace you give other people. You're going to stand out. Not standing out for acting an ass, but standing out for keeping your composure. You know what I mean? And I feel like when you stay true to yourself and you don't act out of character, you're respecting yourself. You know what I mean? You respect yourself enough not to embarrass yourself. You respect yourself enough not to get yourself in bad situations. You respect yourself enough. You respect yourself enough to know that you got a lot to lose. Okay, Joe, thank you so much for that. Let them embarrass themselves. Yes. But that's at 100. Godfather said plus. Folks are just looking to spark something, and you have no clue how much they are willing to escalate the situation past the point of no return. Ooh, now Godfather, listen, that's the thing. Like, I've been seeing a lot of people dying from road rage, right? There's this, and I don't even want to bring it up, but there is this guy who's looking like a young dude. I guess that he got into it with another driver, and they put over on the side of the road. So the young guy got so mad that he tried to shoot the driver. Ended up killing 11-year-old kid, right? And it was so sad because after this young dude was talking to the cop, you could tell that he was not a bad person. I'm telling you, you could tell. You could tell that he allowed the devil to come in with that anger, with that rage spirit and take over. Because after when he was talking, he was like, I swear, y'all can arrest me. He was like, any consequences y'all need me to do, I'll do it because I just let my anger get the best of me and I did not mean to kill a kid. I'm telling you. He was yelling, he was walking over here and I just started shooting because I was fearful and I didn't know what was going on. I guess the other dude got out the car. And so when the other dude got the car to confront the other dude shot and killed. I don't know really know what happened, but that's what I got. So and he was so remorseful. So that's why Godfather, like when you said, people don't know, they can escalate, allow the situation to escalate past no return. You got to be careful. That's why I like to, before I even act out, okay, if I do this or if I say this, what is going to happen? What is going to be the consequences? You get what I'm saying? So that's why now, before I was like, YOLO, F it, right? But I got myself, I got kids, I got family members that love me, I got everybody to live for. So you got to think of that before you make a decision, before you do something that can alter and change your life. People get into fights and everything all the time. People die from fights. People die from different things because they're not thinking. They're just letting anger and letting it escalate to get them in bad situations. You got to slow down, got to think. Cowboy said, but I always avoid arguments, but it's always good to protect your name and yourself. It is, but at the end of the day, Cowboy, you can't protect your name. People gonna say and do whatever, but God says, I will protect you from your enemies. Don't worry about your enemies. Don't worry about the lies spread. Don't worry about what they're saying about you. I will protect you. Keep looking to me. Keep praying to me. And I tell God, please allow me to see who you see when you look at me. Don't allow me to see what other people see. Because the longest time, you guys, I was like in this negative cycle because I was constantly at all these negative comments I used to see. All these negative things that people used to say. I used to play it in my head. And when I looked in the mirror, that's what I saw. I was labeled as what these people were telling me. So I started praying to God. And then God started showing me what he sees, right? What's overshadowed what other people were saying about me. Okay. Arya, Cowboy is right. You want to keep yourself out of the middle of conflict, but you also want to defend yourself and your name so you don't end up having bad reputation with your name if you include people. Okay, so listen, for Arya and Cowboy, how do you do that though? Like, how do you protect yourself? How do you protect your name? How do you do that? I want to know. Because I feel like no matter what I do, people are still going to say something, right? But I just pray that God allows... Like, let's say if I get into an argument with something, or let's say at a job, right? If a customer complains, right? So I did my documentation. I did everything. I recorded what I said to the person. It's documented, right? So I can just pray that God blesses my boss to see what it really is. Because people will lie on you, right? But just pray that they know, okay, I know my show. I know this person well enough to know that they didn't handle the situation in that type of way. Right? So the good outweighs the bad, I feel like. You know what I mean? Like, listen to this. Like, I know that a lot of people like me, a lot of people support me, a lot of people love me. I stick to that. There are people that don't like me, whatever. As long as the people that treat you with respect and love you, as long as that overpowers everything, all the negative, that's all that matters. But I really want to know, how would you protect your reputation? How do you do that? And now I know a lot of people be getting on here explaining themselves and stuff like that. Like, I'm curious. Neek said, road rage, folks, is crazy. It's crazy as heck. But now get out that car. Banana, amen. I'm learning to keep my composure, having self-control. It's hard because people be pushing me and I'm working on it. Banana, oh my God. It's a daily, it's, just know that you're not alone. And I'm working on it with you, okay? I'm working on it with you. And it's hard. It's really, really hard. It's really hard. Sometimes like when I'm really frustrated, I'm like, because I'm like, all right, you know. So, but just know you're not alone, and we can work on this together. All 2026, we can work on this. Continue to keep our composure and having self-control. Because sometimes I be getting kind of nervous because I be feeling my body like, and I be like, let's break it down, let's break it down, let's break it down, let's break it down. Cowboy, my situation, the guy tried to rush me in the bathroom. How did you handle that? They started blasting on each other. Oh, are you talking about, I don't think the other guy didn't shoot. The other guy was just like this, but he was on the floor screaming, and his 11-year-old was in the back, just dead in the back seat. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, the way that dad was screaming, I couldn't, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're that caught up in road rage that you forget that your kid's in the car. Thank you guys so much for 12 likes. Thank you guys. If you guys like the vibe, please go ahead and subscribe, okay? It's like, go ahead and like, it's free. I'll love if you guys can like and subscribe. You get that, you know, caught up in road rage that you forget you got an 11-year-old in the car that's depending on you to protect them. And so you get out the car, you argue with somebody, and your 11-year-old gets shot. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Not the baby. Yes. When that dad was I don't want to tear up. When that dad was screaming like that and they showed him on the floor, I was like, my God. My God. He shot an 11-year-old, but the cop was way too nice to him. I mean, the cop, the whole entire time, the cop, I didn't understand. Nobody liked the way the cop handled the situation. The cop was kind with him. When the guy was on the floor screaming on top of his lungs, the cop was like, go motherfucking ask the fucking dude that just witnessed his kid getting killed, can I have your license and registration? Bitch, he's on the floor crying, trying to tell you guys what happened, trying to process that his 11-year-old is gone, and you're asking him for his license and registration and his ID? The fuck? Like, he was so, you seen the video? I was actually pissed off. Yes. Like, I didn't understand that, bro. But the cop, you could tell he probably deals with that all day, every day. He was so disconnected. That's insane. That's another thing. Like, I feel like a lot of people they're so hard and so messed up. They don't know how to handle and deal with other people. Like, I had to go to the courts. And this woman, I don't know, she was so rude to me. I'm like, hey, I'm already having an overwhelming morning. I've been in the courts for 3 hours. Can you please give me grace? Like, if you know that people are coming to the courts and you guys know, like, when you go into the courts, you're missing this document. You got to pay for this. You got to pay for that. There are so many people in the court saying they have to pay for all these fees. And then on top of that, you're dealing with a clerk that has a badass attitude. Like, learn people skills. Learn how to connect to people. You know, when you go through real life things, you're able to connect to people more and talk to them and really see where they're coming from. Not just say, yeah, I understand it. You really don't give a fuck. Excuse my language. If I was in this scenario, yeah, I don't even, losing a kid, man, that is just sad. That's just sad. Always be humbled and kind and open the door for the elderly. Yes, always. Me and this woman, like, her husband opened the door and we didn't see, like, we almost walked through each other, and she was like, and I was like, and she was like, and I was like, and she was like, and I was like, I said, you go first. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you go first. She was elderly. I can wait. No rush. And she was a white woman. She was a real sweet white woman. And listen, look at how God works. I allowed her husband to hold the door for her. He didn't see me. So I waited and allowed her to walk through, right? And then I was going to open the door. The guy was so pleased how nice I was. He was like, no. You let her go first. I'm going to let you go first. Like, that's how God works. You pay it forward. You treat people with kindness. You give to people. You kind to people. God is gonna pay you back 1,000. Aria, like you want to defend yourself, but also try to keep yourself out of conflict and have. Oh, okay. I like that. Maybe like, maybe not change how you. Okay. Okay, so you said defend yourself and like by protecting yourself by not putting yourself in situations like that. I love that. And I'm the reason why I asked because I want to know. I want to know. My teacher used to call me a sweetheart. Well, you seem really nice, cowboy. Godfather, exactly what I said. Your character outshines the lies people tell about you. I love that. Facts. It does. It does. You guys. Yeah, it really does. Like, you know, and you can show people, people can just feel your energy and know who you are and what you stand for. Like, for example, Krishan Rock, okay? Y'all, I don't know, those of you who know who Krishan Rock is, it's sad because people are dragging her how she is about her baby. People are dragging her about how she is, how she's not ladylike, how she got out of shape. People are saying all these bad things about her, her family, going to social media saying all these bad things about her, right? But then I seen a video, how she's, you know, boxing and everything. Thank you guys so much for 14 likes. How she's boxing and everything. And she met this woman that's gonna be training her. I don't know the woman's name, but the woman's husband trained Manny Pacquiao and some other famous people. And so she was like his assistant. So Krishan like hugged her. And then the woman said, oh my gosh, she was like, you have like such great energy. No lie. And you could tell it wasn't scripted or nothing. She was like, you have very like a great energy. And you could tell the woman was shocked because she hears all these bad things about Krishan and people saying everything. She's like, actually meeting you, like, you got like a special light about yourself. Like, I feel it. And I thought that was beautiful because you got all these people saying nothing but bad things about her, but that does not outshine the light that God has on her life, despite of how people feel about her, despite what they gotta say. Let me see. Nick, what happened? Brett, what? Who said that? Who? I said Brett? I'm reading into, who said Brett? Did I? Is it twerking? What? What y'all talk about? I didn't even know who Brett is. Someone said, clock it, banana, clock it. Hi, Kay, how are you? I didn't even see anything. Happy New Year, Kay, how are you? Y'all blocked, I didn't even see what he said. Clock it. Someone said, clock it. They said, clock it. That is funny. I'm late. I don't know what happened. It was fortunate. Well, no, come on now. We talking about going higher, cowboy. Oh, fit check? Who? Me? Oh, excuse this ghetto-ness. You guys, I got, honestly, I was not gonna wear a bra with this. So I'm probably gonna take this off, but I like, you don't have to see it. But I need to buy a new sports bra. So tonight I'm gonna buy more. This is a fit check. This is what it looks like. I'm really trying so hard not to get implants. I always wanted to get implants. But I think I just need to get a bra that has like better support. Yeah, this is the fit check. I'm about to go, like I said, go out a little bit. Like, this is what it looks like. And you guys, I know you guys can probably see like the abs like naturally kind of like coming in. I haven't been eating late. I noticed like at my old spot, we used to eat a lot of food with sodium. It was really good, but like the way my allergies and everything, I need to take my allergy pill actually. The way my allergies are and everything, I can't be eating stuff that has like a lot of sodium and a lot of things in it. Like my diet and what I eat has to be very bland, because if not, I'll pay for it. I don't even know who the hell Brett is. Okay. So you guys, I have a few more. I know I've been talking for a long time. I got time today, so that's why I keep talking. Also, if you like the vibe, please subscribe. I know that other people are going to come back and watch this video. So if you come back and watch it, you're going to be able to fast forward it, rewind it. If you want to, like something that I said and you want to rewind it back a few times, you can most definitely doing that. Yes, actually, I appreciate all you guys for holding it down in the chat and allowing me to be able to focus and say what I have to say. Because I love that, like, my moderators always tell me to, focus on the message, because before I used to get so caught up in what they're saying in the chat and it used to throw me off. So, also you guys, okay, so you can't control how people treat you, but you can control how you respond. And that's the thing. You cannot control how people treat you, but you can treat them, sometimes I gotta watch myself because I be treating people with the nice nasty, right? Yes, okay. Yes, you shut the fuck up. Okay. Yes. Because only one of us are wearing $5 worth of jewelry. Okay. Yes, okay. No, yeah. Only one of us are gonna get our ass beat. Yeah. I mean, I'm the one that really has the hands. Like, I used to do that. You can't you can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah. 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 No, you shut the fuck up. Like, I used to, y'all laughing. I'm being serious. Hey, but now that's laughing. I'll be serious. Like, I used to be like that. Like, I used to get like that. You can't, that's not nice. I'm just saying, like, that's nice. That's nice, nasty. Like, you're being nice, but you're being nasty at the same time. Can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. I used to do that all the time. Or have a good day. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yep. Take your black ass on. Yep. Have a great day. Yeah. Okay. God is good. Yeah. God is good. But what are you, honey? Yeah. No. Nice, nasty. Yeah. I used to do that a lot. And I was like, no, you can't do that. God told me, he's like, you can't be doing that. You got to be genuine. You got to be genuine. Yeah. Yes. With your black ass. Yes. I'll be like, with your black ass. But your black, you guys, I'm a roaster. So when I start roasting, it's bad. But I try not to do that. Yeah, with your black eyes, yeah. Don't be nice, nasty. Be genuine. Be genuine. Okay? So, like I said here, you can't control how people treat you. You can control how you respond. And the biggest thing is that I deal with a lot of people that are two-faced and that are not good people. I still hug them. I still show them love. That's just the type of person that I am, you guys. That I show everybody love. Like, it's not, what y'all see on here is how I am in real life. That's exactly how I am. And, but I like, God has been so good in my life and I'm so focused on what he has for me. I show people love. I keep it motherfucking pushing. I go in a room. Is a lot of people that's in here I don't like, I will still speak. How is everybody doing? That's the easy way. Instead of pinpointing to people you don't like, that's the easiest way. You around people that you don't fuck with like that. How's everybody doing? Everybody's good? Yes. Okay. Keep moving. You spoke. You said hi. That's it. You spoke. You said hi. That's it. Keep it moving. Keep it pushing. You know what I mean? I know that I hug people. I know they gonna talk about me. Okay? But one thing they can't say, I don't smell good. I don't look good. You know, they can't say that. They can say, oh, like, I don't fuck with her like that, but she always on point. She always nice. Always smelling good. You guys, this perfume I got on, my mom got me. I'm about to call her, girl, because she spent some bread on this. I put this on like 3 hours ago, and I still smell it. Definitely got to come back to this live. Hey, for facts. You like it, Godfather? I'm glad that you're actually able to sit down with this. You said this is funny. Neek said facts. Yes, you guys, like, listen, when people try you, keep your mind on the prize. Keep your mind on the prize, you guys. Listen, I've been working on all 2025 to make my mind stronger than my emotions. And I've been doing a really good job at it. I feel like a lot of times I didn't really use my emotional intelligence, but now I'm starting to use it. Now that I'm 34 years old, okay? It took a minute for it to click, but now I'm starting to use it. So now I'm like really starting to really think, and now I'm really starting to, lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, my emotional intelligence, now I'm really starting to use it. Pretty skin, thank you. I got makeup, so for you to think that this is just my skin, that means I did a good job. I need to get like I have a makeup light. I need to get it because without the makeup light, you can't, Like the makeup light, what I like about it is that you can bring it up close and personal. It's a lot of bright light. You can really like focus on like your face and focus on different, like really, really like making sure that you're patting everything down. And I need to start pulling that out. He said, thanks, Don. My shell is my daughter and niece. LOL, my little niece came to visit. Oh, is that the niece that you said that really loves you? That wish you were her dad? Arya, genuinely, I don't know why I have troubles pronouncing that word. Enjoying being here. It's like talking about God and sharing laughs. Yeah, I got makeup on this morning. I see, but this is the thing. That's why I love you guys, and I love that this is like a safe place that you guys can come in, just relax, kick your feet, drink coffee with me, eat, have me as background noise. I know Banana and Nick do that a lot. They be doing their own thing, but still have me in their headphones or have it to where they can hear me. I love that. Like I really, really love that, you guys. Let's remember that it's always peace over drama. Nobody needs drama. Always choose peace over drama. And I have a question for you guys now, if you guys don't mind it. Okay? Thank you guys so much for 16 likes. I appreciate it. If you like the vibe, please subscribe. So my question for you guys, how do you react when someone disrespects you? Okay? How do you react when someone disrespects you? Neek said, peace over drama. Need out on a shirt. Oh, I love that. Yeah, hey, that'd be dope. So one of y'all gotta do it. I don't know if I could sell those type of shirts, peace over drama. Banana, yeah. I'm playing, are you playing the game? But I'm vibing, see? I like that. Damn, I answered that question prematurely. Why would you say? I didn't see it. Guys, how do you react when someone disrespects you? And y'all can be honest. Y'all can be raw, honest. We can talk about it. We can brainstorm it. Ooh, that was good. And that was sweet. That last little drop of coffee. How do you react when someone disrespects you? Aria, I say, got anything else until they stop? And then I say, now, why did you say all those things to me? Ooh, then I walk off and have that shirt that says, save, not soft. Oh, I like that. Hey, oh, snaps. Oh, stats. Oh, I like that. Aria said that she said, you got anything else to say? Ooh, that's a nice one. Ooh, I like that. Peace over drama on a shirt and then say but not soft. I like that. Say but not soft, because just because you say, people think you soft. No, sweetheart. Hi, how are you? Welcome in. Nick said I usually pop off at the mouth or walk away. Banana said be calm and not blow the up. Hi, how are you? Tupac. Start that merch, Michelle. I'm lazy. Maybe I will. I'm lazy. Someone said make a diss track in a video. Really? I see that we all have different ways of dealing with things. I like that. Okay. Let me see here. When people start disrespecting me, I hit them with that. That's the first thing. I'm like, so what happened? But why are you talking to me in that matter though? Like, did I miss something? Like, I be asking clarifying questions because I be so confused. Like, they got me all the way like effed up. Like, what happened? I hit him with that. If I hit you with that, what happened? That means, yeah, it's coming. Well, excuse me. What happened? Aria, I'm like, because I have saved doesn't mean I'm not gonna kick your ass. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Let me see. Godfather, ignore them. But if they escalate, I tend to take it as far as they want. The method is flawed. New method is to try to remove myself from the situation. If they try to argue or take it to the next level, Okay. I love the honesty, you guys. I love all you guys' honesty. I love that. He said, see, that's how it was. He said, I take it as far as they want to go. I love the honesty. I love that. Banana said, I'm trying to be more like Christ. It's hard though, because the flesh turns me up. Listen, that's why I've been ignoring my flesh when it comes to a lot of different things, you guys. Like, you know, like staying abstinent, like refraining from like cursing. You know, I used to cuss like a sailor. Like my mom was like, you cuss like a sailor. Like it used to be really bad, but it's much better now. So this being more like, yeah, like Christ, banana is hard. It's really, really hard. It's hard. It's not an easy life. Yes. Okay. What's one way you handle disrespect that worked? So what is one way that you handle disrespect that worked? You guys tell me that. Thank you so much for 16 likes, you guys. What is a way that you handle a situation that worked? I'm gonna tell you guys. I notice when I don't raise my voice, that helps. Thank you for 16 likes, you guys. That helps. When I stay like this and I don't raise my voice, this helps a lot. So like I always try to keep my tone because my tone can really throw people off. Even if I'm not mad, my tone, people read it wrong. But I notice that when I'm able to stay calm and and keep the same tone and talk like this the whole entire time, that has helped me a lot in like disagreements. Keeping my same tone, not escalating, not cursing, using words that, you know, after getting into it or having to disagree with someone, I never want them to walk around feeling insulted or disrespected. So even though I watch what I say and I say it in a very respectful way because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. At the end of the day, words can really hurt people's feelings. So yeah, so really keeping my tone, keeping low, don't raise my voice, and really just choosing the right words. Sometimes you can choose the right words and say the things. And I notice like even in arguments, I like to say nice things to people. Y'all probably think that's weird. I like to say nice things to people. Like I'd be like, hey, like you got so much things, like you got so much to be grateful for. There's no reason to pick no argument with me. Or I'm like, hey, you got so much going on. There's no reason for you to let a small argument get you this bent out of shape. Like you're better than this. Like we're both better than this. Like, you know, or I'd be like, hey, like you've been having a great day all day. Like you're a great person. Where's this coming from? So I notice when I start talking to people like that and saying good things, even when they're not being kind to me, that helps. You know what I mean? But when I say this, I'm not just saying this to be like what is it? Like sarcastic or anything. Like I'm being honest. Like people that I interact with, they're way better than operating at a low frequency. Like, bro, you're way better than that. You don't need to operate at a low frequency. You know what I mean? I walk away leaving them looking crazy, but now I said that, easy, nothing to say to the haters. When we gonna learn, haters will never go. Yeah, never. Haters love when we react to their bait. Facts. Yeah. Ooh, sorry guys. Samurai said, someone telling you to shut up. I say, I don't shut up. I grow up, dumbass. Okay, is that nice? Arya said, I talk about the way they disrespected me and the way they wanted to disrespect me. Oh, you talk about it. Okay. Hi. Godfather said, assuming that they didn't mean to offend. A lot of grown motherfuckers don't think before they speak. Nope. And you'll be surprised what they say something disrespectful, but respond calmly and realize that they were mean. Exactly. And a lot of people do not like, that's why I always say, before you speak, think before you talk. A lot of people don't. They just say things. They just say things, you know. And then like when I noticed that, like somebody did that a couple weeks ago, they said something that was unkind, and I was like, did you? I repeated what they said back to them. What they said to me, I repeated back what they said because they were like, I don't know why you're upset. I said, you don't know why I'm upset. This is what you said to me, and I repeated it back. I repeated it back. I was like, hey, this is what you said to me. And then they were like, later on, they thought about it. But I'm like you got to think before you say things to people. I always do this, Godfather, when when I'm trying not to, let the flesh come out, to what Banana was saying, I say this. I'm like, okay, let me think before I say this. Or I say, let me process what I'm going to say before I say it, because I don't want to offend you, right? Or let me find the right words to describe. Give me a moment, right? I say that because I want to think before I say things. And another thing is that you have to watch what you say to people, because you can say one thing and that can tip somebody off the edge. That's another thing. Suicide rates are so high, you guys. And I have friends that how many? No, actually, I had a lot of friends that OD'd and died from drugs, but I had one friend that committed suicide. So, and I don't want to get into that, but it's like so many different things, so many things was happening. I'd seen her right before she died. Like, you don't know what somebody else is going through, so you gotta be careful. You just gotta watch your words. Even if you're not arguing with somebody, even if you're just talking to people, be very mindful of your words, because you never know what somebody's going through, and you never want to have it to where you say something to somebody and then the next thing you get news about that person that's horrible. So no harm, Aria. Them grown. Yeah, you said grown people forget. Treat people how you want to be treated. You got to. Adults forget. Facts. And adults and older people, I feel like sometimes the elderly people, like, to us young people, they feel like they can treat and talk to us any type of way. And I don't know, that our generation is a little bit different. Like, you can't do that, You can't do that. I will record what they say secretly. I mean, now that you got to, people be lying. Hi, Curtis. Welcome in. Banana, true. I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for it. I feel it bothers me when I think about her, because I knew something was going on, but like she didn't want to open up, and I was like, bro, something's not right. Like I told her, I was like, something's not right. Something's not right. And I told her that. I said, I don't know. And she was like, just drop it. And I'm like, I know, but like, I'm here for you, right? I kept telling her that. But yeah, Samurai, bro, in my country, it's 9 p.m. there. It's 12:17 p.m. where I'm at. It's noon. It's noon. Okay, I got how many more questions I got for you guys? Oh, what's one thing you would tell someone that's struggling with people disrespecting them right now? What is one thing that you would tell somebody? What is one thing that you would tell someone that's handling disrespect? I would tell them, after you get disrespected, or if you come across a situation that's not pleasant, and you happen to be in the middle of it, let it go. Let it go. Don't hold on. Don't replay the argument in your head. Don't hold on to it for a week. Don't do none of that stuff. It happened. Let it go. Don't wonder on it. Don't ponder on it. Don't go around talking to everybody about it, explaining everything, replaying it. You know what I mean? Don't do all that stuff. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. Another one that I want to say, to one thing you would tell someone that's struggling with disrespect right now. I hate to say this, but I gotta tell you guys. Be the bigger person. Be the bigger person. It's small. It's not gonna be the first time you come across people that don't treat you kindly. Be the bigger person. Don't take it personal. Be the bigger person. Don't take it personal, and don't dwell on it. Don't. That's the thing, you guys. I get into disagreements, come across really difficult people. It happened. Move on. Move on. Like, literally, move on. It's not worth your time. You said the sun's out, so it's completely dark. So I know it's probably throwing you off. Like, what's going on here? Aria, my brother, actually didn't believe in God for a while until he met his friend. So now does your brother believe in God? You said become Mike Tyson. Okay. You said you would say, okay, Aria, your advice, you would tell them to ignore them. Ghost says success is the best revenge. Facts, you guys. That's the thing. Like, people talked about me all the time when I was like down and out and going through things, and they were talking about how down and out I was. And then I disappeared. My dog is snoring, sorry about that. I disappeared for a while, and then I came back like this. And then people were like, what the heck? Even when I post pictures from here and there on social media sometimes. And people are just like, who the freak is this? You know? And it's like, yeah, like you guys talked about me, said all these bad things about me, but I came back better than ever. So, what Ghost said, that's facts. Like, you know what I mean? Came back better than ever. Better than ever. That's success, yes. Is the best revenge. Godfather, I don't know, because does a disrespectful person know that they are being disrespectful? That's what I was saying. Sometimes people don't think they are because people don't tell them or call them out on it. So some people don't think they're being disrespectful. I'll be honest with you, they don't. Because people are allowing them to be disrespectful and people are not checking them on it. People will hit you with that, oh, that's just how they are. Bitch, not around me. Not around me. Well, my friends be having, like, invite me to their get-togethers, and they be having that one friend that's like really just vibe off. I'm like, y'all just let her act like that? Y'all just let him act like that? Like, that's okay behavior? And they're like, man, it's annoying, but we just invite them anyway. No. So some people, Godfather, some people don't think they're disrespectful. And some people in their household and how they talk, some people, that's how they raised, you know? And some people, that's just how they talk to people. I noticed that when I speak to other people, I'm like, I think that's disrespectful. They're like, how? In my household, we talk like that. You know? Like little kids in my household, my parents let me cuss. You're not cussing up over here, though. Hanging out with my daughter, you're not cussing. We don't do that. Aria, you're gonna clean up. Bye. You have a blessed New Year's, Aria. Thank you so much, you guys. When you guys come in here, pop in here for 1 minute, 2 minutes, an hour, however, the whole entire stream, I appreciate y'all. I'm telling y'all, I appreciate y'all. I love it very much. Love communicating, talk to you guys. Aria, have a blessed New Year's, and be safe, please. Please, everybody. Aria, everybody, please be safe. Banana said 100. Godfather said, thank you, Banana. You keep me on my toes. When you put 100 or fire emojis, and I keep cooking. So thank you for that. Godfather, if they don't know and it's constant, then do exactly what you said. Check them first. If they know damn well that they're being disrespectful, get the fuck out the way. From the person, I agree. Yes, I agree. And I think it's first to check them first to see if they're aware or not. And some people are just like that. Some people are just like that. Like, some people are just disrespectful, non-compliant people. Some people are like that. And I can't have that around me. No. Cowboy said, in my household, we don't say much words too. Everybody quiet? You coming back tonight? Maybe. I might be on here tonight. You leaving? Of course you be speaking facts. I be trying. Oh, I think, are you asking Aria if she's coming back tonight? Okay. If I come back tonight at 7, will you guys still all be here at 7? Would y'all be able to come? Flip here. Bye, y'all. Would y'all be able to come if I come back on here tonight? I'll probably come back on here earlier than 7, though, because I be wanting to have my nights, you guys. I be wanting to have my nights. Like, I be get on here at 7, and I be looking at the clock constantly to make sure I'm only on here in an hour. So, okay. So, I'll probably come on here, like, I want to come on here earlier than 7. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. I'm here. I had to answer a phone call. If I see like a number that's calling me that I don't like recognize and it looks not like a scam number, I like to answer it. Okay, dang, I dropped from like 1 person because y'all thought I froze. I'm still here. Didn't I tell y'all to wait? I'm back, yeah. I guess I'll start telling you guys if I have to answer something or do something, then I'll just say, hey, you guys, please wait, don't leave. How about that? So you guys can know, like, I had to step off real fast. Yeah, sorry. So next time I'll just say, hey, stay here, I'll be right back. Why she unplugged that? She unplugged the net box. You gotta watch her, bro. Them little kids be getting into everything. They get into everything. Okay. So my last question for you guys is, what's one lesson you learned from dealing with disrespect? What lesson was the main lesson that you learned from dealing with disrespect? Okay. I will just go ahead and tell you guys, because y'all know I be getting sidetracked and forgetting stuff. So the main lesson that I learned from disrespect is that you don't have to match people's energies. You don't have to be on that person's frequency. If they're low vibrational, you don't have to be on that. So that's what I learned. Like, just because somebody decides they can't handle their emotions and they're handling it like that, you don't have to do that. If you decide to choose a high road, you can most definitely do that. That's the main lesson that I learned. Before I was like, dang, like I gotta defend myself. I gotta respond. I gotta say something. You do not. You do not. Neek. Neek said, don't tolerate it, period. Yep. Banana said not to let it happen. No. And you guys, I have another follow-up question. What do you do if to people that don't like the fact that you don't tolerate it? Some people don't like that you speak up for yourself and you say, hey, I don't let people talk to me like that. I don't let people be unkind to me like that. I don't like people joke. I don't allow people to joke with me like that. I don't like people to sneak diss me like that. Like, you come across people that don't like that you set the tone and let them know, I don't like that. How do you handle those type of people? And I want to know this for myself. I have, yep, you have the free will. I can walk away freely. Yep. I love that emoji, banana. I can't find that emoji. I've been looking for it. Did you make that? I love that little emoji. You do got the free will. You got the free will to walk away, bro. You ain't gotta, nah. No. And the thing about me, like, when I'm like about to start up, like, I don't care who's around, my mouth starts like this. But I like to warn people. Like, I like to warn people. I'm like, all right, but if I start blah, 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 then people gonna start. Godfather, ooh, I'm gonna have to steal your answer for the last question, Michelle. LOL, do that. If you need to do that, bro. For sure, do that. Do that. You do not have to meet people where they're at. You do not have to go to, you do not have to, nah. Low vibrational does not live here. No. Cowboy, true. If someone, greet us with disrespect, we don't gotta acknowledge them. No, not at all. Not at all. You don't gotta tolerate it. You don't. That's the biggest lessons that I learned. What was the question you just asked? I'm making food. I said, what's the one lesson you learned from dealing with disrespect? That's what I said. Just be strong. Where the hell you been? Yo, show, what's up? Happy holidays, New Year, all of that. My bad, been going through some shit, but I'm good. Just happy holidays and happy New Year's to you, man. Whatever it is, God can fix it. And whatever it is, you can get through it. You're a warrior. So thank you so much for popping in. Love that. See, I love how when people go through things, y'all are still like pouring in and being positive. Like, just, even though you're going through things, you're still taking a time out to like speak life into me. I love that. Like, that shows what type of person he is. That shows what type of people all of us are. Like, just because we're hurting, we don't bring that hurt on people. We still speak life. Even when we're going through things. That takes a lot of power, you guys. That takes a lot of strength. To walk in a room when you know you're not right, but you're still keeping it together, that's not faking it. That's you doing what you got to do. You know what I mean? That's strength. Yes, just always, man. I'm proud of you. And whatever it is, man, just know it. That's another thing. When you guys, well, let me just speak to you, just because God told me to tell you this. Whatever you're going through, just know it's not gonna last forever. It's not gonna last, whatever. No matter what it is, it's not gonna last forever. And just keep telling yourself that. This is just a little bump in the road, little bump in the road. Nick said, "Wow, just be strong." Here, yeah. Just be strong. Just be strong, bro. And that's exactly what he's doing, powering through. And even when I'm having like tough moments, you guys, I still speak a lot. I still speak light. Like if I'm feeling like fucked up, I'm looking around like if I'm about to freak out, God is good. God is always great. God is the best. You know, this. I'm strong. I can overcome this. I was talking to one of my aunts and I was checking in on her and just seeing how she's doing. And she's so sweet. And she's always been kind. Like, ever since I was younger, she's always been right there, always been supportive, seeing what I've been through. And she was asking me how I was doing. And she was like, and I was, she knows what's going on. And she was telling me, she was like, well, like, I can understand, like, how hard this is, most definitely, like, around Christmas time, holidays time. And I told her, I said, yeah, but I've been through worse. Like, I've been through worse. I've been through things that I thought was literally, I was on the verge of breaking me. But I got through that. So I can most definitely get through this. So that's how I talk to myself. And it's true. Like, what I'm going through right now, I've been through things way worse than this. Let me read the comment. Godfather, don't take it personal all the time because, like you said, they sometimes just be going through things. If that person normally isn't disrespectful, then you can sometimes roll the dice and let it slide. Facts. And I noticed that. Like, I noticed, like, some people, they're real nice, but they may have that one-off day. Do they deserve to be judged for having a one-off day? No. That's why, like, a lot of people are not vocal. But with me, when I know that my day is off or I know I'm not right, I like to tell people ahead of time. Like, hey, this is warn you. This is what I just been through. This is what just happened. This is how I'm feeling. So if my mood seems a little off, that's why. Or like some days, like let's say if I'm talking to somebody and I know I have an 8 or, I'm like, hey, I've been working all day. Haven't really took the time to eat me something. So if I sound a little shaky, I sound a little off, like that's why. I like to explain to people where I'm coming from. Not saying people don't have to do that to me, but I like to do that so people could know. And I feel like that just shows how self-aware that I am. Nick, my show, your man just in the chat. Who? Who man in the chat? You said your man just in the chat. I saw that. I ain't seen him. Nick just be strong said, Nick, you funny. Nick be clowning. She be clowning. Just messing with you because you be saying my shit. Yeah, just Nick being messy. She said, my show, yo man in the chat. Godfather said, whoever got rid bro, thank you. Oh, yeah, okay. You guys are doing such. Thank you guys so much for 17 likes. You guys are doing a beautiful job with these trolls because y'all getting them out of here. I'm not even really seeing y'all getting them out of here, bro. Y'all getting them out of here. Neek messy. Neek being messy. Dang. We know. We love y'all. I love all you guys. You guys. So what you guys think? What you guys think about that talk? What you guys think about that? I know kind of in the beginning, I got a little caught up because I haven't seen you all in a minute, and I want to, I was talking to you guys, so it took a little bit longer for me to get into the topic. But what do you guys think about this? Like, I like to talk about everyday things that people can really apply in their life. It was a good topic. Oh, hi, Cowboy, you're still here. Okay, good. Cowboy said it was a good topic. Banana said good talk. Awesome. I love that. I love that, you guys. I love that. Let me grab a water, okay? Let me grab water. I'm glad it was a good topic. Neek said, I always like your video. This one came in handy. Yes. You know what? Like things that I'm struggling on or things that I'm going through. I like to always talk to you guys about it because you guys can go like take some points. This can really help you guys. Like I want us to be better. You know what I mean? Like, thank you guys so much for 18 likes. I'm keeping track. I'm really grateful. You like the vibe? Please subscribe. You guys, I've been kind of like skeptical of drinking out of water because I was listening to some content creators and they're talking about that, like, I don't know where the hell people be getting all this conspiracy shit from, because they're talking about you gotta watch when you drink out of like water bottles because they're having it to where the plastic is contaminating the water and you get you sick. I don't even believe in shit like that. But nowadays, I don't know. That was a good one. Yes. But I said, yep, I want to be better. Thank you so much. Don't say anything about the water. I drink. No, I said it. Because if it bothers me, I didn't know what's going on. I drink water all the time too. I don't think it's true, but you know, these days. Hi PGA, what's up? How are you? Godfather had to make sure to subscribe. How the hell did I even find you? I thought you. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for subscribing. I don't know. You just popped on here one time. At first, I was like, "Is he a troll?" But I noticed that you was just clowning. We just got along. I was like, "Oh yeah, he a cool dude." You really can't deny a conspiracy these days. No, you can't. But usually before, I'm like, nah, that's not true. But now I'm like, bro, so I hadn't even grabbed this water bottle. I kept eyeing it and stuff. I was like, shit, these Gen Zs be on something. He asked how the hell he found you. Yeah, I don't know. He just popped up on here one day. We just started talking. It's like the first comment he said, we like kind of exchanged, like had a conversation, me and Godfather. I was like, oh, I fuck with him. So we just got like started like vibing. Same with like PGA, like all you guys. Like I got my own little like relationship with you, all you guys. Love you guys so much. Cowboy said we do not have the technology to know the truth about this type of theory. We don't, and I don't like to get caught up in the theory. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't. I don't like to get caught up in the theory, but sometimes this stuff be sounding so believable, and how the girl was talking about the water bottle, I was like, oh my God. So I'm really grateful and thankful that we were able to have this conversation, you guys. And I like to come in here talking about real life stuff. Like, you know, I be seeing like, and you gotta hustle however you can get it, right? So I be seeing like some people coming on here, they be having a lot of subscribers, a lot of followers, but it be like low energy. They be screaming, arguing with people. Like, I know that's what people want to see, but I don't want to do that. So with me and my channel, I'm really big on like building community and really connecting with you guys. And then along the road, if you know things changes or things end up like my channel ends up like becoming more than what it is, then I appreciate that. But I don't want to like put bad in. It's just too much to keep up with. One girl, like you can tell she's real cute, but she had a bonnet on. She was dressed like she was ready to fight. And like, she was cute, but she was like standing like this. She was like, anybody run up on me? Any Mexicans run up on me? I'm throwing hands. I'm like, where's all this coming from? And you guys, I'm like so convicted to like, right on there, I said, babes, you are too cute and pretty to be like standing like that, acting like that. And the thing is that like, I wouldn't even walk up on her because she looked like she can probably like hold her own. She said she could take 6 Mexicans and all. I don't know how she got on Mexicans. I don't like when people, I don't know what was going on. I don't know why she said that. She kept saying people kept talking about her. I don't know. Let me see. Ooh, hold on. I found by topping fostering day in my life. Oh, you said 1 year ago? Really? Oh, that's how you found me. Oh, that's nice to know. Aria, oh, hi. Aria, you're back, Cowboy. We do have the technology. Oh, we can't deny it's a big possibility. I agree. PGA, let's say if someone was in charge of your money for whatever reason, would you be wrong for wanting your money 2 days early? Or should you just stick with when they originally issued it to you? I mean, I would say you would just stick to when they issued it to you. But if it's not if it's not in an agreement for like if y'all didn't have an agreement, if I want my if like it would have to be an agreement, right? So if it wasn't an agreement, like okay, this person, I get my money on this day. But if I need my money like 2 days in advance to pay something off, then we can do that. So if it's in writing, yeah. But if that's not what you and the person agreed on, then I'll just say you gotta wait to the original date. And then next time going forward, you can put that in writing. But if it's not in writing and that's not what y'all agreed on, PGA, then damn. Yeah, it's been a year. Yeah, I can't believe it's been a year, Neek. I like your channel. Thank you, Ghost. I'm glad you guys like it. Cowboy, just like one time I found a bird spider in my... That sounds nasty. Somebody said, why Mexicans? That girl was tripping. I don't know why. She was, I don't know. She was just like really, really negative. But she had a lot of people in there though. Hi, Isaac. I'm great. How are you? You don't act like you're a perfect celebrity with no problems. You're relatable. I love that. That's the thing. Like, I want to be relatable. Like, even though, like, growing up, a lot of those stars, they were taught to not put their business in the spotlight. Like, they were taught to, like, be professional always, which I like that. You know what I mean? Like, I like that. But, man, like, it was hard for me to find people that, like, I kind of, like, relate to. And it's nice to have people that like are relatable. You know what I mean? Like even like Rihanna, you guys. I like Rihanna. Rihanna is Rihanna. Do you know? Like she's her. Like I appreciate people that are like raw, like that. But people when people see me, they think that I act like that, like I'm perfect with no problems. Yeah, nah, bro. That's too much energy. PGA say, nah. Sometimes talk is cheap. Nah, I don't believe her. The Mexicans had to be getting on her nerves. Something, but why she got, bro, the way she is, she looked like she got the hands. I would not mess with homegirl. I'm telling you. Ooh, Jess, you heard about that? About AJ? My brother told me yesterday. He came over here, my brother was like, thank you guys so much for 18 likes. My brother was like, have you heard, like, are you caught up on the boxing news? I'm like, yeah. Because, listen, I stay on top of all that. He was like, he was like, well, did you hear about AJ? I'm like, what? He was like, he was in a car accident. 2 of his friends died. And then, like, my brother didn't know he was in the hospital. But after that, I was like, what? Like, you just fought Jake Paul and then you get into, like, a bad car accident? So I was looking it up and everything. And I guess they were saying that in Nigeria, him and his friends, they always go back there all the time. And then... But they said the traffic's crazy. That was wild, bro. Not 1, but 2 of your friends? Neat, because I don't know why she picked Mexicans. I don't know. The girl was tweaking. But she was too cute to be acting like that. You look at her, you wouldn't even think. Like, bro. She was like, if y'all got something bad to say, guess what? I'm getting paid. If I respond, I'm getting paid. Me acting like this, I get paid. I was like... Honey, if you're getting paid to act like that, then why the fuck am I not getting paid? For having, at least trying to have some decency. Not knocking her hustle, but I was like, damn, it's so many, like, I had to get off her live because I was like, man, like, that's a spirit I had. And that's a spirit that I don't want back on me, baby. I don't. I have to, sometimes I'd be a little bit messy. Like, I like, when I was watching her, I was like, this shit's entertaining. Like, I wouldn't even want to run up on her. Like, she looked like she can throw down, like, I would love for somebody to record her, people running up on her, 6 people, and watching her take them down. Like, sometimes I'd be getting, you know, a little messy. But I can't have that. God was like, you need to stroll past it. I said, I know. But it was fun while it lasted. Was she being racist? I don't know. I think that's racist. Like, if you're like, oh, Mexicans, I'm tired of Mexicans. Like, why do people say rude things like that? And I love Mexican people. Like, I got a lot of Mexican friends. My daughter's family is a blended family, like, you know what I mean? Like Hispanics. So when people say stuff like that, I'm like, I feel like that's disrespect. Like, you know what I mean? I have a daughter who has who's black and Hispanic, and then I have a son who is a white. I don't know what he is. So he looked like he white and Hispanic too. So when people say stuff like that, it bothers me. I'm not for it. Was she discriminating against? I don't know. The girl was saying a whole bunch of nonsense. Was she older or younger? She looked like she's probably like 21, 22. Yeah. Isaac, I'm good, thank God. Oh, you're missing me? I love when y'all say I miss me. I miss you too. I love seeing you in here. You said Rihanna don't have no BBL. Congrats to her. Nah, she stays true to herself. Like she does, but she's really mean. I told you guys I seen her one time when I went to a Chris Brown, Soulja Boy, Sean Kingston. Who's there? Chris Brown, Soulja Boy, Sean Kingston, Bow Wow. I don't know. They all came in concert, and Rihanna was mean as hell. She was real skinny, wasn't dressed up or nothing. Mean. And she was like sitting right behind me. I didn't say shit to her. I was like, nah, bro. Because like the way she is, she was being crazy. She was wilding. She was telling people, shut up, go talking to me. Turn around, shit, talk to me. I'm like, she really acts like that? I couldn't believe it. She was a little skinny thing. I couldn't believe she was like that. I knew people said she was mean. Yes, Rihanna's a queen. I love Rihanna. Yes. Benana said, yeah, I love Rihanna, but she is really like, she not one to mess with. And I seen when I seen her in person. I didn't even know who it was at first. I turned around, I'm like, because she looked, like on camera, she looked skinny, but she's skinnier at the time. She was skinnier in person. So I was like, who is this? And I looked, it was her. Nah. Godfather, all right, I'm gonna hop off and finish eating before bed. Got work in 5 hours. May pop in while I'm getting ready. If I'm not in a rush, y'all have a good one. Thanks for going live. Thank you, Godfather, for stepping in and staying with us. Like, I don't even know how long you've been on here, man, but I appreciate it. God bless you. Remember, when you go to sleep, this is what I have to start doing. Make sure that you pray and ask God to bless you with a restful sleep, and allow God to carry your thoughts, you know, and allow you to just let your body rest. So much love to you, Godfather, and I hope you come again. Nick said, later, Godfather, come back. Just be strong. Shit, sad, man. That was like his brothers and team. I know. You know what? Just, do you think that they were at the, do you think they were at the fight? I was trying to look. I was going to go back and see, were they at the fight? Were both of them at the fight? Because they said that both of them are with him all the time, and one of them travels with him to Nigeria and with them all the time. Man, to see somebody and then, I can only imagine. And right before the holidays and stuff, Arya said, bye, Godfather. That's crazy. Always us cute girls. Facts, bro. Liz can be the Steven. She was too pretty to. Sometimes these young people, these young girls, I don't judge them because like when I look at her, that used to be me. So I just know that like when she gets older and she evolves, she gonna look back at that like, oh, that's cringe. You know, I always think, I was like, dang, maybe instead of being out there in the streets, I should have just like really, if I knew more about YouTube, put my fights, put everything that I had going on my YouTube and carry that from when I was younger all the way up until now. But no, I'm glad I didn't do that, because the decisions in the life that I was living, I don't want to be known for that. So I'm glad I didn't do that. She was black. That's the thing. Like when I see another black girl acting like that, I'm like, man, she was like, my skin complexion a little bit darker. I was like, fuck, bro. Like we already got a bad rep. And I know, because I was a part of that bad rep. So, do you think she hates herself? She probably had low self-esteem. I agree. Ghost, something was going on. Because I was like, man, I wrote her again. She started cussing me out. She was cussing anybody. I was like, this day is so beautiful and you're on here carrying on like this. People are like typing in low vibration. Oh, this is toxic. This is toxic. Loud mouths always be getting their tail whooped. Cowboy. Aria, I've been learning 2 different languages. You said Spanish and Hebrew. Oh, that's nice. I wish I had a picture of his face. That's scary. I don't want to see that, Cowboy. That's like, I do not like when men fight. It traumatizes me. Thank you guys so much for 19 likes. Just want to let you guys know I'm grateful. When men fight, it traumatizes me. I don't like seeing men fight. I don't. Isaac, Happy New Year in advance. Just remain with 1 hour and 12 minutes to New Year. See, y'all, our time's different. I got a long time. I got like 12 hours, 11 hours for it to be the New Year for me. But Happy New Year to you, you guys. I think you and her the same age, exactly. Rihanna, I think she's older than me. I think she's like 38. I'm 34. Yeah, I think Rihanna's like 30. Is she like 38? Hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think she's like 38, yeah. You still here? You're on the phone? Okay, perfect. Cowboy, yeah, because the past is the past. We gotta achieve greatness. We do. He said, I can't lie, bro. I don't like when men fight. It was a bloody mess. Yeah, nah, bro, that's crazy. 10 hours and 8 minutes to be exact. Okay. Yeah, I'm 34, you guys. 34. I just turned 34. Yeah, I just turned 34. You guys, you've been on here for a very long time. I'm gonna let you guys go though. If you guys can throw hearts for me, I gotta charge my phone up and put in a grocery order before it's too late. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. I'm 21 and look at me. 21? What? 21 in his house. In his house. I love when like younger people can relate to me or think that I'm the same age as you guys. I love it. My beautiful little son said, hi, John. How sweet. 21 too. Oh, dang. So y'all telling me I give 21 vibes. Because y'all all 21, 21, 21, 21. I give 21 vibes? All right, I see you guys later. I would be on here. I want to try to be on here before 6, at 6. So you guys chime in. I don't know how to answer that question. Isaac, I don't know how to answer that question. Well, I was gonna tell you guys, so 30, that's young too. 30's young. 30's young. Bye, you guys. I'm gonna come back tonight. You gotta know, do you guys know what you guys want to talk about? Just be strong. Happy New Year. I'll be on later, hopefully. All right, just if you can, for sure. Touch back in with me. You feel me? Touch back in with me. Since people spreading rumors talking about, oh, that's your man. Touch back in with your girl. That's your man. Your man in the chat. Your man in the chat. Yeah, right now it's too soon for me to answer that question. I know Nick was like, don't ask me that. It's too soon for me to ask that question. And about a month, I'll, touch back on that. Maybe some stuff about New Year, like what we want to leave behind and start. Okay, Aria, I did a video like that. What? Hello, African lady. I'm not African. My birthday is in May. Oh, you're a May baby. When? My dad's is May 8th. When's your birthday? What? What we're leaving behind? Okay. What we are leaving behind. I love that you said that, Aria, because I was actually, after I get off here, I got to charge my phone, but I want to do a video talking about what I'm going to leave behind. And I don't even know if that's a good comment or what. Yeah, I'm heading now. I'm getting ready. I'm about to head off. I got some few things. I can procrastinate a lot. So the time be getting away from me because I be having, like, you guys, I be like so into the moment now to where I be losing track of time. I don't know if that's good or bad. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, well, we are leaving behind. Okay. Because I was actually going to make an actual video. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the 20 likes. You guys, if you guys like the vibe, if you guys like me, Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Once again, yes, you all have a great day. Thank you, Ghost. You have a great day as well. Blessings, you guys. Please, please, please be safe for the New Year's. And I will be on later on, okay? I love you guys so much. Bye. Until next time. You're back. I'm about to leave, boo. Oh, what's content like that, PGA? Love you, Aria. God bless you. Yes, love you guys. Love you guys. Love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Nick Tuckable, I'm back. I'm gonna be back on later on in a few hours. I gotta charge my phone and get to moving. If not, yeah, if not, I'm gonna be on here for hours. Okay. Okay, I'm done. Nick, Nick is a mess. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.